That man there is called Allegro Man. He is known for his enthusiastic restoration of the Allegro. Yet for some reason, he's always driving one of these bloody things.
This car is a Rover 75 1.8 turbo. That's right, a turbo. Not normally aspirated, not a V6, just a 1.8 4-cylinder K-Series. In my opinion, the most suitable engine to this car because it gives you some power and also some fuel economy. It is a handsome little car indeed. And the K-Series is the most wonderful engine if you look after it. And I know you will do because you're not stupid. No, you're a discerning type of person that likes to keep things good, to make things work. And you can't. Only and you're not a Hello.
Hello.
If we take a little tour around this car, I can show you some of its imperfections. Because, I mean, it's 22 years old. If it's not got any imperfections, then there's something wrong with it. So the car is a colour called white gold, I believe. It has a few minor scuffs here and there, but overall, it is an exceedingly lovely motor. And I think that's all I need to say about it. Because it's a Rover 75, it has all of the same Rover 75 bits that all Rover 75s have, which are the oval bits, the hazard light switch, which you can accidentally switch on with your knee, the wooden dashboard, which in this case isn't actually made of wood, but it looks like it is. Untypically, it has a headlining that isn't sagging. Untypically, yes, that means good, yeah, that's a good thing. The seats are super comfortable, but not leather. As shown by my lovely assistant Allegro Man here, who's opened the boot for me.
I've opened the boot, but
Have you left your stuff in there?
well, I've got the history to show to the people, which will apply later when I talk. But at the moment, I'm returning your top down, and I need to return that polisher on the way back. So there is a couple of items in the boot, yes.
Oh. You're not supposed to drop it, you know. Stop being so daft.
Sorry. The important thing with this car, mainly, is down to its history. And, yeah, there's one or two minor things. There's a couple of bits of lack appeal on that wing. There's a tiny little ding in this back door. Little, basically, bullet hole thing that you have to catch at the right angle to actually see it. But, as I say, I'm going to need you to go back to the boot if you want to have a look at this service history.
What'd you close it for then?
I know.
My favourite door shut sounds, I think, are the Rover 75. Yeah, have a feel around in that boot. Just dry. It's a dry boot.
MOTs.
All MOTs
every
as well.
MOT. Need to just locate the head gasket one. There's a head gasket one. There's a cam belt one. They're all here.
Allegro Man.
4.3 hours labour.
For what?
For all that he's done, including the cam belt, water pump, tensioner. So that's late 22.
Right, well that's what I was going to ask you. When was the cam belt done? 22, so 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
So it's another 3 years before it needs doing again then, isn't it? Now the thing is, if a head gasket has been sorted out properly, then when it was done, it shouldn't really matter too much. So long as it has been driven properly, carefully. You can drive it a bit quickly, but you just have to not be a dickhead. And that is a reoccurring word in this video because, unfortunately, people who deserve that title ruin cars like this. And all we've got to do is just make sure that those people like that don't have them They don't drive them. Everything's fine. I can see piggies on the dashboard.
Piggies?
Yeah, look, there's a piggy there.
There's a piggy there, yeah.
There's a pig. You get your own pig. Your own. I'd have to show you. Yes. How much MOT's on it?
December.
December. Okay, but is there anything wrong with it?
No.
So it's got an advisory for welding?
No, it didn't have an advisory, so she just literally said to him, when I think it had been in for a service, that the next MOT, it'll need some welding on that side.
Yeah.
And literally, I've done it, and I'm not joking, it wasn't even, it was in and out within the same, putting in the morning and taking out in the evening. It was just something and nothing of a job.
Did you even need to switch your welder on?
Well, obviously.
Well, I don't know. I mean, could there be a level of welding that's so small that...
Go on then, put the seat into man position.
I'll stop doing that because I don't like embarrassing you.
All right, okay.
If this was my car, I'd give it a name.
Goldilocks?
No. I'd call it Terence.
Terence?
Terence Ballerina Bison.
Okay.
Now I've just selected first gear. I have both hands on the wheel, which isn't a good idea because I need to release the handbrake as well. But here we go. I'm nervous. I'm driving a Rover Turbo. And off we go, nice and gently. It is nice having a dual mass flywheel, isn't it, on something like this? Because you get that lovely soft change from one gear to the next, rather than the clunky change that you get in, say, something like a Rover 25. Maybe a lot less complicated, but it's a bit more rough and ready, isn't it? What do you reckon? You're not saying a lot today, are you?
Me?
Yeah, you. Who else? There's nobody else in the car, is there? Who else would I be talking to? Imagine that. Oh, there's some mystery person in the back seat. You can't see them. Oh, dear. Brakes are nice. Gear change is slick. And does it go well, though? That's the thing. It's a bit difficult to tell when you're going down a hill, isn't it?
Oh, it does go well. There's no hesitation anywhere on its rev rate.
Lovely and smooth and flat. Smooth and flat. Yeah, in other words, it doesn't veer off into the curb, which some cars do. None of yours, I might add. It's almost a bit too quiet, really. Because, I mean, it's got the little badge on the back that says 1.8T.
Yeah.
And obviously we know, and many people know what that means, but to drive it, you wouldn't really think it's turbo, would you? Except, you know, it's got a bit more get up and go than the regular 1.8. But that's how it's supposed to be, isn't it? You're not supposed to hear this howling, mad, whistling lunatic under the bonnet.
No, but you are going you're going a bit quicker than you normally do.
Am I?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like
Rover man lunatic, Rover man lunatic.
It doesn't work when you sing it, does it?
No.
It has to be me.
Yeah.
Have you tried singing your own song? Have you ever sung Allegro Man?
Yeah, actually on the way over here I was doing it. Maybe I was just psyching myself up for the video.
Yeah, have you
on the way over here, yeah, I was sort of going, Allegra man, Allegra man.
It's not quite how it goes, is it?
No, it ain't quite, no.
A little bit then. Oh, that's nice. I reckon you should record yourself singing it in the bath.
In the bath?
You said that as if, what's a bath?
I don't have time for baths.
Oh, I know.
Baths are a soaking job and I don't have time to do that.
Yeah.
Showers are the way.
You're right though, there's no hesitation with it anywhere, is there?
No.
That's how it should be. I think actually the problem that you can have with these, where sometimes they are a bit glitchy, is where someone's been messing with them to try and make them go a bit faster. Because the standard what is it, 150?
58.
158. It's not. It's never going to
Well,
be.
this is 148, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the the MG version is 158.
Oh, is it?
But they're both Badger. This
Yeah.
is known as 148, whereas that one's
Yeah.
160.
Yeah, but when you have.
Just for the sake of making the MG look sportier.
Yeah, well, it does.
Yeah.
It does. Well, it looks sportier, and goes a bit more sporty. But the thing, it's a big car, so it's never going to be rapid
No.
with a 1.8 turbo anyway.
No.
And that's the thing. I mean, why buy a 75 turbo if you want something that's rapid?
Have you fallen out with that lay-by?
No,
I thought we were going to have a look at the... No, it doesn't matter.
I was going to just not bother listening to you.
Okay.
I think that's like a plan for the future. Your suggestion, I just ignore and do my own idea instead.
Okay.
Do you like the sound of that?
No.
Didn't think you would. Well, there's one here.
Go on then.
I'd indicate, but there's
Bit
no need because
shaded.
there's nobody there. Handbrake works as well.
Mm.
That's unusual.
I love it how you're always surprised.
Well, because they're known for handbrakes not being very good, aren't they?
Yeah, but, you know, if there's a problem, I would have addressed it.
I made a video, a buyer's guide for the 75. It's the longest video I've ever made.
Right.
It's true. It made these cars look like they're terrible, but they're not. They've just been in the wrong hands all too often. If you have a car like this that's been in the wrong hands, like on a couple of owners, then all of those things that could go wrong will go wrong, especially if you're doing a lot of mileage and a lot of heavy, rough mileage. Well, basically, if you're one of these really naughty people that just drive like a lunatic and with no care, you're in the wrong kind of car. You should be in an Audi. To the hills we shall go in the Rover 75 Turbo. I always get the impression you're quite a fan of the 75 Turbo Allegro.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's the 6th one, is this?
You're afraid of that?
No, I'm not afraid. No, not at all. No, I'm quite happy when I see one of these advertised.
Yeah, because you buy it, don't you?
Yeah.
You buy it and think, I'll have a Fettel.
Yeah.
Not to compete to replace the rather miserable 2-litre KV6. But I wouldn't be saying that if that's what we were driving, would I?
No.
Because I'm a hypocrite.
Because when I'm driving my 190, you certainly won't be able to say that.
Well, I won't, because it's not a 2-litre, that's why.
Oh, right, okay.
2.5 litre.
Yeah.
You are aware of that, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So you don't tolerate traffic too
No,
much,
I
do you
don't.
not?
No, I don't. No, I don't tolerate towns. People,
People?
go away.
I thought you was a people person.
Only with my friends.
Right.
No, I'm joking.
Well, whilst we're sat in traffic, you may as well tell me something about this car. What's the mileage? Oh, at 94,000.
Yeah.
94,000 of your British miles.
Previous owner had it since 2006.
Ah, yes. And it has been very well looked after by the previous garage.
Yeah. This actually takes me back to my Allegro roots because it's been looked after by Austin Garages of Derby.
Yes.
Nick Bonthrone, well, I only supplied some parts for him for an Allegro that he was restoring for a customer probably about 5 months ago, back end of last year. Which he then continued to take on to the restoration show at Birmingham that's just happened.
It's a lovely smooth ride.
Yeah.
This is the ride that the 75 is supposed to have, isn't it? Like nice and cosseting, the old magic carpet trick.
Yep.
Or it could be that we're on a smooth road, but I doubt it, because I don't know of any smooth roads around here.
Right, we're on one now.
Well, it feels like it at the moment, but it didn't feel like it when I drove it yesterday.
Well, look at this. Look at this tram line straight through it.
Oh, tram line straight through it.
Need to get up here and then I can go turbo boost.
Will it go up in 5th gear, do you reckon?
That's no way to test a bloody turbocharged car.
Well, it's a way to test drive its torque. Are you saying that you're actually going to hoof it a little bit? I wonder if people ever get bored of this scenery. Because they've seen an awful lot of it in my videos, don't they? I'm talking to you, boy.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was concentrating. With gear challenge, sorry. Don't enjoy it.
Do you know?
No. Oh, I think.
What would?
Me saying that.
You should never say that.
Right.
Because it's not about that. It's about driving economically. You don't have a turbo, so you can go. So you could I can go faster. No. The Allegro man's rummaging through the boots again. You just love doing this, don't you? Look at all that.
Trying to find things that are relevant.
I don't tend to do a review as such when I'm with Allegro man, because it's always a car you've seen before. But this time I'm taking it a bit more seriously. So watch this. Yeah, look at that. I've got him sat in the back. Why is it? I've always said that there's just not enough room in the back of a Rover 75 for a proper sized man, but this one doesn't feel too small. I don't know what's going on. Have I shrunk? Maybe I've lost a couple of inches off my legs or something, because this is fine. Look, see, I've got some room. Strange that. Oh, it's because that indented bit. You could possibly say that Rover learned to compromise the actual seat to uncompromise. Oh gosh. And go with the Allegro man back in the driver's seat, adjusting the seat as he does.
But you hadn't adjusted it.
I did adjust it. I just didn't adjust it much. I just thought I'd do the tiniest movement, so it doesn't look like I'm pretending I need not to do.
No, I'm quite pleased. I mean, this has made, just the fact that it's a Mark 1, but they've used some Mark 2 bits. It's as daft, but it's just made it feel a little unique. That it's got a nice standard stereo, but actually it's the one that was mainly in the Mark 2s, and the gear knob.
Oh, yeah, it's different, isn't it?
That is different, mainly in the Mark 2s, because it's right at that point where
they're messing around with
swapping
things.
over.
Yeah.
It's just made it feel that little bit different, having two things that are from the next one.
I'm going to guess that this car's for sale.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. And?
Yeah, it's for sale.
Right, there we go. If you want to buy it, just have a guess of how much you want for it and you can have it. Go on, how much is it?
I'm going to put this up at $17.95. I'm putting it up at the same price as the Odyssey car that was two back. Yeah, it was the royal blue one last time. It was the Odyssey one before that. The Odyssey one had the same mileage on and was really, really mechanically sound, really well looked after. This is the same kind of thing, really, basically a different colour. Same mileage. So I'm just going to base this price for this one on what that one did, and that one was up at that price and someone pays the asking price for it.
Yes.
The one that I'd sold before this was up at a bit more, £2,000, still got the asking price, but that was half the mileage of this.
Hang on, we're going that way.
Oh, sugars. I've been let out of a junction by a BMW.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah.
Well, BMW drivers aren't what they used to be, are they not?
No.
I mean, some of them are, obviously.
I used to be a BMW driver.
Was that when BMW drivers had a reputation for being naughty?
No, back in the 90s I was a BMW driver.
Right, that was before, that's when they were still respectable.
Yes.
Yeah. And then at the late 90s, BMW drivers become a problem. And then all the people that wanted to buy a BMW that normally would do, stopped buying them because of it. And where am I going with this?
I don't know.
Well, what I'm saying is that basically these kind of drivers shift from one car to another. It's like they're trying to escape a reputation, but they can't really escape it when they keep on doing the things that give them that reputation in the first place. Am I losing you?
Yes.
Well, overall, this is a jolly nice car, mechanically super duper. in nice condition at a very reasonable price, and that doesn't need anything doing to it.
Nope. I've done a rear arm.
Yeah.
And I've corrected that bit of welding. That's all I've done. And I've given
fixed it before it really needed doing as well, which is nice.
Yeah. And it was picked up on early enough, was the welding, to be something and nothing of a job.
Yeah.
So that's nice as well.
It is, yeah. Well, thank you very much for letting me make a video about your car.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for not liking. How am I doing with this?
You carry on. You carry on.
Thank you for subscribing. Any more?
For being a channel member.
Yep.
Yeah. For watching all the way to the end.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also thank you very much for not being one of those lunatics that presses the unlike button before you've even watched the video.
Yes.
Although I decided I don't care about those anymore.
This car will be at Pride of Longbridge as long as I still own it, because obviously it's for sale. Obviously I'll bring something else to Longbridge if not. Thank you.
Allegro man, coming down to the yard in his Volvo. Oh yeah, look at his funny face.
He said that.
You should never say that. It's not about that, it's about driving economically.
Yeah.
You don't have a turbo, so you can't. So you
Fancy
can
cup of tea,
go
mate? Yeah,
fast.
alright then. Right. Thank you very much.